So Oliver, we are live
Well, very nice.
on a YouTube channel called Formula 1.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send people the streaming link. So we have the first viewer of the day. Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm joined here with my dear friend Oliver. How are you doing, Oliver? Oliver? Oliver?
Mm-hmm. Yes?
I'm just...
Hello?
Yeah, just say hi to the spectators.
Oh, привет, feel the people.
So with 50 minutes to go, our doppelganger is currently first. He's going on a fast lap with the medium compound on. We are currently on board with him. As he's riding that AlphaTauri. That's what she said. We have a yellow flag section 1. This looks to me like a McLaren. Now Benjamin goes on the third sector. With his special pink helmet. And we have another yellow flag, sector 2.
Checkered flag.
AMS Marcus scoring a 109,425. Thomas Mine, also known as Darth FIFA, scoring a 109,795. Benjamin scoring a 109,845, which puts him currently third on the medium compound. And Manel Antunes scoring a 110,260 on the soft compound with his racing point with this pink gay car. Oliver?
Yes.
I might have a suggestion if the update isn't done yet. Try to watch my stream and commentate accordingly. Might be
Yeah, but there's gonna be a lot of delay.
There might be a bit of delay, but like it's better.
It's gonna be like 30 seconds.
30
At
seconds?
least. It's usually over 30 seconds.
Oh. Wow, there's a bit of carnage with the AlphaTauri guys. They were fighting for the pits. Now we are on board with Brady Pollock, trying to get a fast lap. Crossing the finish line. And it's a 109,574, which puts him provisionally second place with the medium compound. That's a very good lap from Brady Pollock. And Evan, FRL Evan, scoring a 109,136 on his second lap with his pink gay car. So Oliver, what do you think about the Canadian Grand Prix? Like, do you have any remarks? Do you have like what does it take to take a fast lap on the Canadian Grand Prix?
You know what? Especially considering all the chicanes, it's not an easy track. It's not definitely as hard as Monaco, what we've seen last week. But at the same time, it does demand a level of skill to drive around. Just look at what happened between Vettel and Hamilton. I mean, even real life racers make mistakes. So it takes skill to ride around a track like that. But I think these guys have got what it takes to not only ride around it, but to compete in it.
Yeah, especially the wall of legends, the wall that Michael Schumacher even hit, or let's say kissed.
Well, 2-1.
Yep, exactly.
I hope it just stopped there and didn't go any further.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't catch that.
You said he touched and kissed the wall.
Yeah. Kids, close your ears. Now we are on board with Aaron McFall, the Flying Irishman. On his red...
checkered flag.
this is Aaron McFall on his red tractor. That's the Ferrari engine. We have a yellow flag sector 3, that's probably a Mercedes.
JB here TRL Limitless.
We have another yellow flag sector 3. So currently first place at Evan, followed by Marcus, followed by Kim Kiski third, and Power Ranger Azul has just stolen this position with his Renault. And now Aaron McFall crossing the finish line and scoring provisional pole position. It's a 1:09.116 from Aaron McFall on his very, very first lap.
K-Bye.
What's the matter with the chats? What is the matter with the chats? Yeah, yo, hey there, TRL Limitless, it's Brady, K-Bye. Okay, that's Brady Pollock, and he sends his regards. That's Steve Verloy also in the chats. Who do you think is gonna win, Oliver?
You know, I don't see the current timings of the drivers, but I think that the driver definitely deserves to win his iron. We've seen what he's done last week. He got robbed of the win by servers and the internet, so the only thing he's missing is a win now today. So I think he deserves it. Of course we've got Manel, I think he was contesting for the championship today. But honestly, Aaron is definitely the one driver that deserves to win.
I would like to interrupt you to tell you that Benjamin, also known as our doppelganger, has just stolen the provisional pole position with a 1:09.055.
Wow.
So are there still hopes for the championship, or is Thomas gonna win it no matter what?
You know, I think Thomas has a very clear situation to win it now. Definitely not a fully relaxed position, but at the same time, I wouldn't say that he needs to worry as much. Just score the points that you can today, and you've got it. Of course, it would be nice to round off the season with a win, but I think he's got this in the bag at this point.
We have a yellow flag sector 2. It seems like this is a Red Bull, and this is Jacob. Jacob losing his front wing, and his car looks naked, like a woman with a short skirt.
Well, I think you're gonna get sacked from MRS after saying that.
speaking facts, I mean, short skirts are nice to watch. And what is he gonna do? He's letting Brady Pollock by. Well, nice sportsman act. So again, I will go with the classification, the qualifiers, till now, at the moment. Benjamin is first, followed by Aaron McFall within 100th of a second. We then have Marcus Thole. I don't know if I pronounced his name correctly. It's Marcus Thole, Marcus Thole, or Marcus Thole, or Thole. I don't know, how do you say this?
Don't ask me because I've got no point and no clue.
It's a Norwegian name. Then we have Evan, 4th position. Then we have Thomas, 5th. And he's, I was gonna say Toro Rosso, but now it's Alpha Tauri. On 6th, we have Power Ranger Azul. 7th, Brady Pollock. 8th, King Kiski. And our boss. 9th, we have TTV iQuicks. I don't know his name. 10, we have Juicy Fruit Snacks. I also don't know his name. I'm having a wine snack at the moment. 11, we have Manel Antunes. 12, we have Jacob. 13th, Mimula1. Jesus, what a cringy name. And 14th, and DNF, we have Energy Distractor. Currently on board with Benjamin. I would like to ask you something, Oliver. What about the
Terrible lap.
Who was talking about his terrible lap? That's Brady Pollock saying that he had a terrible lap. Well, it was not bad. Again, Oliver, I would like to ask you about the point system of this championship. Does the first driver get 25 points, just like usual, or what is the point system?
Yep, it's the exact same map we've got in the real F1. After all, this is the realistic series, isn't it? We've got to keep it as simple and as realistic as possible.
Well, then this means that Thomas is going to win the championship no matter what, because there's a 50-point gap, if I'm not mistaken, between him and Aaron McFall. What? Hello, Oliver.
Hello?
Yeah, I said then it's going to be obvious that Thomas is going to win the championship, because there's around 50 point. There's a 50-point gap between him and Aaron McFall, and it's impossible to.
Oh. Yeah, I did hear that bit. Sorry. But yeah, Thomas is in such a comfortable situation. But as I said before, just deliver this one last race. Show that you've got it and that you deserve this championship. Don't just let it come to you. Make your presence heard. This is the last race of this league, so you might want to end on a good note.
That is correct. Oh man, you should be an artist.
How long until the other guy's game is ready?
I used to write poems.
You used to. Sorry, I didn't.
I used to do poetry.
Nice. Well, Brady Pollock is asking how long until the other guy's game is ready. How long until your game is ready?
It's gonna be ready today at all because it's stuck at 29% at this point.
Well, let me ask about my suggestion again. Try to watch my stream and talk about what's going on. Well, whatever you're seeing. There's gonna be a 10-second delay. No big deal. Well, it's better than nothing.
Okay, I'll look into it in a moment. I'll find it now.
poetry, well, I used to write poetry, and I wrote a small poem when my grandma died. Not the best memories, but was then when I discovered this talent.
Do you remember the poem?
Sorry?
Do you remember the poem?
Yeah, but it's in Arabic, so you're not gonna understand.
Oh. Well. Yeah, I don't think I would, but I have a friend that would. But building on all this artist kind of things, I will tell you is last night I had this really random thought. And I had another thought this morning during my biology lesson at school. And I thought to myself, if you have a fish which lives really deep down in the ocean, right?
Okay.
Like trench level.
Okay.
And you take the fish to the surface of the water, like not above water, but to the surface of the water.
MOG checkered
Will the
flag.
fish explode?
Yo.
Because technically,
JD here, TRL
it's used to
limitless.
pressures which are so high,
It's Brady.
which condense every
Hey,
single
bye.
organ, right?
Terrible
When you go
lag.
closer to the surface,
How
all
long
these
until
organs
the other
suddenly have a
guy's
lot of
game is
space.
ready?
They have space so much that the cells cannot keep up with the quick division. If you take a fish out really quickly to the surface, the cells won't keep up with the division, and will therefore the organs will explode within the fish, killing the fish. And then later, the whole fish will disintegrate in the water. That is my theory. I have a week off from school this week, and I'm about to spend it writing a research task about this. So,
Wow,
in the same way, let me try, in some way, shape or form, tie this to today's race. If you take a Williams to the top, it's gonna die. There's no way Williams is winning. No offense to the Williams drivers, but you are in realistic performance. In realistic performance, a Williams is not gonna survive. But yeah, I'm about to spend my 7 free days of school researching about a fish.
Well, the only Williams driver on the grid is Lion Games NL_YT. I assume that's for YouTube. Well, your theory has just given me a very nice observation. You know, I was hallucinating for a bit. I just imagined that you were saying that if you bring this fish outside its environment, which is let's say thousands of meters below sea level, right?
12,000 meters. If it lives at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, it's 12,000 meters.
Yeah, and you bring it to another environment, it would explode. Right?
By environment, we're speaking surface of the water, which is 1,000 times lower in pressure.
Yeah, so you mean that it would be uncomfortable in a different culture. So what I saw is that if you bring a person from a specific culture, from a specific country, and you move that person to another country, he would probably have problems. He wouldn't be able to survive. Am I correct?
Well, yeah, I guess you could compare it to culture, but the way I would compare it is, if you have a person, right? If you have divers, these divers are told not to, when returning from diving, they are told not to come into the surface of the water too quickly, right? Because the lungs are have adapted quickly to the depth of the water and the pressure that lies with it. And then suddenly, as you go higher up really quickly as you're a diver, you're suddenly letting your lungs expand at such a high rate that it's almost dangerous, right? So in the same way, if a human needs treatment after, like my dad was a lifeguard at one point, and he said that if divers were bubbling up over the surface of the water after being underwater for a really long time, they had to have special pressure treatment in special pressure chambers to make up for this. So in the same way, if you have a fish, will the fish explode? I'm about to write a 12-page essay about this during my 7 days free, and you will soon all see this after I post it online.
Well, I'm gonna be curious to know the results. And I'd like to tell you that Benjamin has taken pole position with 1:08.599, followed by Aaron McFall, on his Ferrari, and then followed by Marcus, the Norwegian guy. On 4th position we have Evan. 5th, Thomas Main. I don't know how to pronounce his family name. Is Main, something like that. 6th position you have King Kiski. 7th, Power Ranger Azul. 8th, TTV iQuicks with 10 position penalty. My goodness, why? What has he done to deserve this? On 9th position, Brady Pollock. Let's go, Brady. 10th position, we have Juicy Fruit Snacks. On 11th, Manel Antunes. On 12th position, Jacob. On 13th, Mimula1. 14th position, Lion with 113, 151. And then on 15th position, we have Energy Destructor from Greece, who has scored absolutely no time.
I am now very sad because I told everyone on the group chat, I asked everyone who likes my fish theory, no one liked it.
I'm sorry, I'm back. What did you say?
I was saying that I'm very sad now because I told the people in the chat about my fish theory. I asked them if they like it and no one liked the message. So I'm very sad now.
I'm gonna use a quote from the Bible to tell you about this thing. Jesus said, "Do not throw your diamonds to pigs because they will step on it." Have you read this message?
WRS is big.
Have you read this message?
I haven't even heard of it, to be honest now.
Okay, so what it means, if you have something important, do not tell it for the people who don't really care about it, because you're gonna be making a fool out of yourself, even though you're a genius.
And in the same way, to tie that into today's race, we have a good chance for Thomas to win the championship. If he throws his, good chance, I mean he's gonna win it for sure. But if he throws away this win today, or his podium, it's not really going to be a honourable win, is it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, a win is a win. The win of the championship. You don't really have to be that pushy on him, on the guy. Give him some space. And we had some comments while you were talking. It's Brady Pollock. Brady Pollock sent the same message multiple times. Hello, Brady. Are you listening? What?
I think there's only one viewer, and I think that's me.
Oh. What? So the session is gonna start anytime soon, and we are on the formation lap. So I hope you're
MOG
not...
checkered flag. Yo. JD here TRL limitless.
I'm stuck on
It's
48% now.
K bye. Terrible lap. How long until the other guy's game is ready?
What is wrong with this PlayStation voice assist? It just read the comments now out of nowhere. Well, I was gonna say, are you still sad about people not giving a fuck about your theory? Your research paper?
Nah, you rock me with inspirational quotes. Genuinely, I didn't really care this because at the start, this was just a theory I had in my mind, right? Then I told my friends at school about this theory, and everybody was laughing and said it's a stupid theory, it's what happened. Which is why I'm writing a 12-page essay, so people write your essays, it really helps in life. In short, I'm writing a 12-page essay to prove my friends wrong.
So what are you thinking you're going to be majoring in? Is it going to be biology? Or are you going to be a physician?
I'm thinking between business and engineering.
Okay, fair enough. Because the paper you just told me about
see there's plenty of just
could be a PhD candidate for this paper.
Well, very nice. I think it's the beginning of the race now. I'm on delay, so I'll let you come and we can restream this talk later.
Okay. Anyway, the start, ladies and gents, is gonna start anytime soon. And we have a what? Yellow flag. Why is that? And it's lights out, and away we go. And it's a very good start from from Benjamin, who is currently first, and the standings are wrong. And what?
That happens every race.
The standings are wrong, and it shows that it's second lap, even though the race has just started. So, okay, so, and we have a safety car already. So, Benjamin is currently first, followed by Iron McFall. On third position, we have Marcus, fourth, Power Ranger, Azul. So, apparently, Lion Games has, made something you shouldn't be doing until you're 18 with NRG Destructor, and we're gonna see them. Are they gonna stay on track, or are the stewards gonna remove them? So we are on board with the leader of the pack, Benjamin, and we are gonna wait for the Mercedes SLS, the safety car. Is it an SLS?
The safety car?
Yeah. Is it a Mercedes SLS?
AMG.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the thing, the car?
Yeah.
The model? I think so, yeah.
And we have so many people going to the pits. Aaron McFall went to the pits and he changed to the medium compound. What is he doing? This is gonna be a bet. Also did Evan, Kiski, Juicy Fruit Snacks, Marcus, Thol, TTV, iQuicks, and Manel Antunes. They all went for the medium compound. Well, I don't know about the others, but I know that Aaron McFall is a genius when it goes to strategies, pit stops. There we can see the Mercedes with the LGBTQR flag on. The safety car is still there. And we have Brady Pollock going to the pits on the second lap of the race. He's spinning and he's putting the medium compound on. So everyone, seems like everyone is heading for the medium except for the first three guys, who are Benjamin, Power Ranger Azul, and Thomas.
MOG checkered flag. Yo. JD here TRL Limitless. It's Brady. K-bye.
Wow, I don't know if Brady Pollock has a an issue with his YouTube account because it seems like he sent same comment multiple times.
I don't see any commenting, to be honest.
And Juicy Fruit Snacks has just received 5-second penalty for collision. I couldn't read that. I missed that. And we have Mimula 1. He's on the hard compound. What is he thinking? Oliver, in your opinion, what is the lifespan of the medium compound?
Too short on a track like Canada. It is definitely one of the tracks where you want to do a two-stop if you want to be on the safe side of things. With you lock up into the tight hairpin and all the chicanes, it's just too risky, to be honest. Even the softs, those are tyres which won't really last you more than a few laps, unless you're one of the drivers in this league that is more capable of saving tyres than Lewis Hamilton, of course.
So, if we're talking about numbers, how much approximately can the medium compound go on? For how many laps?
I haven't seen the statistic, to be honest, but I'd say 15 laps. That is probably the furthest you could take them if you were to conserve. But we will see what the drivers do today. I mean, they have denied a lot of physics in this league.
And the safety car goes on, and oh, there's Red Bull spinning. It's Jacob. What happened to him? He lost so many positions. He's now 13th, and he just left the session. Oh my god. I am sorry for the interruption. And
No, carry on. I don't see what's happening at the beginning, so...
It's Marcus. Marcus Stoll. He changed his front wing, and it seems that he just served his penalty. And now Ike Wicks. He hit Mimula 1 from behind, and he has a damaged front wing. I don't know how much he can carry on.
Speaking about real life, who would you put in the Haas seat for the next seasons going forward? On the table we have Perez, Hulkenberg, Schumacher, Elliott, Schwartzman and Mazepin.
Well, I wouldn't pick Nico Hülkenberg because I would rather see him in a Red Bull seat. So I would...
But the question is, will he get a Red Bull seat? That's the question. Looking from the perspective of someone at Haas, you want to sign this person as quick as possible. And maybe, if you're Haas, you might be missing out on a chance to get this driver. And instead you'll be faced with an option of someone like Albon.
Well, you are right. It's a matter of a gamble. It's like a gamble.
It really is.
I don't know. It depends on the team. It depends on the team's performance. But Nico Hülkenberg is always a pick for me, so I would pick Nico Hülkenberg and Mick Schumacher. They are both Germans. They could understand each other.
You know what? Everybody says that, and I will say it too. That is probably one of the best driver lineups we would see if it goes ahead.
Oh, there would be chemistry between them.
Not only the chemistry, but these two drivers, they can perform.
Oh shit. Brady Pollock has just scored the fastest lap and got 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane, and now he's changing his front wing. I don't know what happened to him, but I know that Power Ranger Azul is attacking on Benjamin for the first position. As he locks out a bit. He has DRS. He's now within 0.5.
Exactly the same as you said. Nico Hülkenberg and Michael Schumacher. There's no other choice here, to be honest, in my eyes.
Well, I never thought about it until now. But to be honest, I would love to see Nico Hülkenberg in a competitive car. Because he deserves it.
He definitely deserves it. Probably more than most drivers, I'd say. Nico Hulkenberg, of course.
Even more than Lulu.
You know, Hamilton is on a really big siege to win a lot. But at the same time, I think the driver which is most underrated in the league and deserves to be given all these seats is most definitely Hulkenberg. Lewis Hamilton is in an established place and Hulkenberg is the one in need of it.
Now Power Ranger Azul is within 0.3 seconds behind Benjamin. Benjamin is defending his position well. Now we are on the straight, on the third sector, and Power Ranger Azul with the DRS on, he successfully overtakes Benjamin and defends his position as Benjamin is going to the pit stop. He's probably going for mediums. He has completed 6 laps on his medium compound. So potentially, Aaron McFall is gonna come first. He has completed 6 laps on the medium compound, and in front of him you can see 2 fellow drivers with the soft compound who have completed 7 laps. We have Power Ranger Azul on the first place, and Thomas on the second place. Current holder of the fastest lap is Brady Pollock. 1:12, and I couldn't catch that. And iQuicks has received a 3-second time penalty. He's currently 10th, and he has completed 1 lap on the medium compound. Back second. So the first 2 guys have pitted. They want to go for the switch for the medium compound, and now Aaron McFall is currently first. He is the leader of the pack. What do you think? Can he carry on?
Aaron, I mean, he's the one to pit after all. He's in a Ferrari after the performance patch. He is facing the harsh reality of this bad scene. And yes, I think it's okay for me to call Ferrari bad at this point, isn't it? So, yeah, the chances are he's going to go off and
but I have to
not really stay in his position that he is.
I have to praise him the way he was the first one to pit. He knew what was going on.
Wait, so Aaron has pitted?
Yep.
Oh, sorry then that's my bad. Then yeah, but to be fair, he did it during the safety car, which was on lap 1. And to be fair, we were on lap 8 after all. It's not lap 9. So the game immediately started the race on lap 2 for some reason. But to be fair, he definitely has the driver's capacity to win this, but whether his racecraft can deliver the same quality, I don't really know.
Benjamin, he gained the position on Mimula 1 with the hard compound, and Juicy Fruit Snacks is changing his front wing. Currently Benjamin is 6th, completing 2 laps on the medium compound.
MOG checkered flag. Yo. JD here TRL limitless. It's Brady. K-bye. Terrible lap. How long until the other guy's game is ready?
Why is the chat, there's something wrong with the chat. Every now and then.
I don't see anything in the chat, to be honest. So I think it must be on your side because I don't see any messages here.
I just heard the PlayStation voice assistant reading the chats over and over again. iQuicks has spun.
Good news, my game is at 89%.
Nice.
I might actually make it for the end of the game, the race.
Good. So again, we have Kinkiski. He's within 0.5 seconds behind Juicy Fruit Snacks. Enrique Perez on the soft compound, completing 4 laps on it, versus Juicy Fruit Snack on a fresh medium tire. So the attack begins. We have another attack here. It's a Brady Pollock against Mimula 1. Mimula 1 on the hards. I don't know how much he can go further. And Brady Pollock on. Nice overtake from the inside. Very nice stuff from Brady Pollock, which puts him on 7th position.
Oh yay, my game is finished.
Okay, join.
As long as the invite is valid, I'll come. I'll take a while. I really wish it took quicker, but...
See small lockup from Brady. And Enrique Perez overtaking the McLaren of Juicy Fruit Snacks. But the McLaren doesn't want to give up. Very nice from Enrique Perez defending his position on turn 1. Now the gap between them is 0.3 seconds. Juicy Fruit Snack with the DRS on. Still gaining on Kiski. Well, let's see this turn. I don't know the number of the turn, but it's a 180-degree turn. And now Juicy Fruit Snack with the DRS on. He is gaining dramatically. Will he go to the inside? Well defended by Enrique Perez. So both are battling and battling and battling. And I'm gonna have to jump to the 5th position. Darth FIFA. Thomas. Battling on the 4th position with Power Ranger Azul. I don't know if this should be pronounced Azul or Azul.
That is one of the questions that will never be answered. Okay, I think if the invite is still valid, then please say it is.
I will try to invite you. And that's a nice overtake. My god, that's a very nice overtake from Thomas on the straight, which puts him on the 4th position. Yup, I can see you in Oliver Strelzig, right? Did I pronounce that right?
Oui, oui.
Yeah?
Oui.
Strelzig?
I mean, Celtic.
Strelzig?
But close enough.
Wait, what?
Celtic.
Strelzig?
For Farina, that's good enough, to be honest.
Okay. I can pronounce some of the hardest family names, like George Krychowiak.
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 There you go. Oh well, I'm in the lobby now, I can actually see everything. That's nice. Aaron is the leader. I can finally commentate, yay! Lap 14 for 3 DNFs, that's a lot. I don't know really what happens between those drivers. But that is what we're facing here.
On turn 1, NRG and Lion, they hit each other and they were both out. Then Jacob spun and left the game.
Right, can you just speak about what was happening to Kingiski? Strong performance last week. P9. No, sir. And he's facing direct from McLaren behind. Salim, you might want to look at this battle for P9. Something big is about to happen. That is the McLaren moving up. Salim, you there?
From the inside. That is some nice stuff from Juicy Fruit Snack.
Oh, I didn't see whether you were looking at that or not because the thing is delayed.
But what is going on with King Kiski? Why is he struggling with stuff? Is it because he has completed 8 laps? Now on 4th position we have Thomas. He is right behind Manel Antunes and he's fighting for the 3rd position, so he is actually fighting for the podium, trying to defend. What a nice
They
overtake.
touch it.
I think they touch.
Oh.
As Manel goes to the pit stop, and Thomas has successfully took the 3rd position.
No, but watch this. There's a Renault attacking them right now. Going to the first sector, that is a good overtaking opportunity if you can succeed around it. I mean, not many drivers can.
I thought he went to the pits. He didn't go to the pits actually.
The Racing Point did.
Oh.
Renault did.
So that was probably a glitch.
But now there's an AlphaTauri sandwich between the AlphaTauris and the Renaults. Renault after entering the pits.
Like,
And to be bring back kind of far. I think this kid's lost another position. He's in P11 right now. Oh, that's because he's entering the pits. Yeah, that must have been a tire issue then.
He went to the medium. Yeah, as you were talking about the AlphaTauri sandwich, this looks like a banana Oreo.
What's a banana Oreo? I've never heard of those things before.
An Oreo flavored with banana instead of vanilla.
Oh. Never tried them, but you know what? I really want to try one now.
Me neither, but...
Oh, watch this! There's a meme that is meme in the wall. P8 currently. He did a nice pirouette there. Spins. And he's off.
Poor guy.
I'm pretty sure he's... Yeah, that's his entire end plate on his left side of the wing off. And he's on hard, so he was definitely hoping to stretch these to the end. P8, not the position you want to be on, but I mean, this guy's a commentator. What is he racing? I don't know. But hopefully he enjoys the nice little visit in the pits. It's in the pit crew. I'm pretty sure that... How was that not a 5 second time penalty? I don't know. Or stop and go or something.
He got the 5 seconds.
He did?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, you didn't appear on my screen.
Is this guy the Irish Instagram meme poster?
Yep, he is.
Could you remind me of his name? No, not Banter.
Mimla. Let's just call him Mimla.
No, Boa _ F1. The sound that Kimi Räikkönen makes. Boa.
Oh yeah.
That him?
No, it's Mimla. His socials are the same. But
he penetrates
turn our attention.
TV.
Can we turn our attention to Aaron for a moment? I mean, he's in a Ferrari this point. He's been moved from Racing Point to Ferrari, and clearly this has been more beneficial for him. He's got the power and strength now, which is surprising considering the fact that Racing Point is further down is further up, sorry, in standings of power on the game right now. So this is clearly not something to do with the car, it's what the driver is showing. Because we've got one Ferrari P1, one in P12, okay, P11 now. Consider the fact that he did pit, so fair enough to him. But there's Aaron, P1.
And the question remains, how long can Aaron go on with the medium compound? So now we can see the 3rd position, Power Ranger Azul with Bruno gaining a lot of time on Thomas, and he is also followed by Benjamin. So what is going to happen with this sandwich? Is it going to be nice and tidy, or is someone going to eat it?
They're probably saving it for you.
And Aaron McFall went to the pits.
After 16 laps, you know what? He really had to have one of these stops. But that FIFA is really getting blown right now with the pace of the runner. From one side he has to defend from one officer, from the other he has to attack the other. So his tyres are definitely not going to be in a good position here. But yeah, as you said, Aaron Reed joining 4th, only loss of 3 positions, that's good.
checkered flag.
He is, however, 10 seconds back on the current top 3.
Limitless. It's Brady. K-Bye.
And the problem with those
Terrible
guys,
lap. How long until the
well,
other
not really
guy's
problem,
game is ready?
that aids Aaron here, is the fact that those guys are on tyres which are only up for 10, 11 laps. Aaron stretched his for 16 and potentially could have gone up for 1 lap more. So 17 lap tyres with 7 laps to go.
And Marcus scoring the fastest lap with a Ferrari. It's a 1:11.338. That is probably because of the loss of weight due to the burnt fuel. Am I correct?
Probably, yeah. But going back to the tyre specification which I was talking about earlier, if you've got drivers like Aaron stretching the tyres for 16 laps, then he has got something to worry about here, because if he can stretch these tyres for 16 laps, his contestants in the top 3 might even be able to stretch it for a little bit more. If they stretch it for that distance, it means that they can pit for softs, which are faster of course. And if you consider the potential event of a safety car, Aaron is definitely not in a good position here. Unless the undercut works, of course.
He's gaining, I think. Oh no, he's not gaining. Yeah, he is gaining on Benjamin. And I'm still waiting to see what is about to happen. The first 3 guys to the AlphaTauri sandwich.
Oh, and that is 2 of them pitting.
Which puts
Benjamin being the only one that hasn't. So he has regained the lead of the race.
How long can he carry on? I
He's
think
going to be on the threat from Aaron.
Do you think that Benjamin and Thomas are in the same party? Because that's a great collaboration from them. Because let's say
you know, if they both went into the pits at the same time,
yeah,
that would have been a disaster.
Exactly. So I think that they're in the same party. So Aaron McFall is the happiest man after this pit. He's currently 2nd and still gaining a lot of time on Benjamin. More like half a second per lap. I also would like to point out that Brady Pollock is having an excellent race, currently 6th. And there's a lot of penalties for everyone. Penalties are like a sprinkle of salt, and you are sprinkling everywhere. Everybody gets a penalty.
You get a penalty, you get a penalty, everyone get a penalty.
Yeah, exactly, that's the meme. So...
Buy one, get one free.
What?
Penalties on sale now.
Aaron McFall went to the pits again. He went to the soft compound. Were you able to catch that? And we had a sudden stop from Power Ranger Azul. What is wrong with the safety car?
Yep, there's the safety car. Okay. Lap 22 of 35, past halfway.
So that's why Aaron McFall went to the pits?
Now, can I just ask you something? Look, Aaron, he stretches mediums to 16 laps. And he's about to do, what, 12 laps? On softs? Okay, plus minus, maybe it could be around 10 laps of racing speed, considering the fact that they're on the safety car now. But at the same time, even 10 laps, if you got to push, you're here P4, you're trying to get the win back. And what you want to do is stretch softs till the end of the race? Kinda dodgy. But if he does it, The opportunity cost is big, but if he does it, that's lots of respect for the driver.
So the drivers are currently complaining from the safety car that it's slow. Oh no, the safety car is so slow! They are trying to keep their...
I think the one driver that's not complaining is Aaron. He's literally like a Kimi right now, barely swiveling his tires and his car, because the one thing that he wants now is to keep his tires as cold as possible until he sees that information that the safety car is in. Because once that information hits, you can really quickly increase the tire temperatures, just a few swerves from left to right, and your tires are all good. The one thing with Aaron now is if he manages to, if something happens and the safety car stays out, he's lucky. If his tires are cold, they're going to degrade slower. And he can make this work, to be honest.
Well, on the personal level, I don't like. I like Aaron McFall. He's a very nice guy, very polite driver. No, he always reminds me that I have a race to commentate. He always does that.
I mean, it's true. If you want to keep your job, you gotta do it.
So shout out for him. And I want to tell him that if he ever becomes famous, so that he sends me autographs and some freebies.
Freebies. Wait, is there a glitch right now? Why is everyone in P1?
No, he is actually first. The safety car.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I looked away for a moment, so what happened there? How did he get into P1? Was he there from the beginning?
So the Toro Rosso guys went to the pits, so he overtook them, and then the safety car came in. That's what I remember. You know what would be a fun addition to the Formula 1 game?
You're probably gonna say something along the lines of beer.
What?
You're probably gonna say something along the lines of beer.
Nah. Well, I know.
Not this time.
This might sound crazy, but I would love to be the ability to drive the safety car.
That is exactly what I said last race. I can't remember whether it was last race or like 2 weeks ago. But that's exactly the same point of view I took. The safety car. I mean, come on. If you had another 2 spots for the safety car driver, bruh.
And I said that in my video. If you guys are watching, you can find the video on my Formula 1 channel. I said back then, like I made a video called "Things You Would Love to See in Formula 1 2020," and some people saw the video actually. And so go there, watch it, leave a like, subscribe, lick and sub for a chance to win an Xbox 360. And the safety car goes in, and the race resumes with Evan first, and Thomas doesn't really like that, and he's going around the inside, and they touch. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa!
And look, the Alpha Tauri going up the inside now, trying to make the overtake. No, that's not going to work. But Aaron, now he is on anger mode. He has to reclaim his podium and win. 10 laps left. Wow, that is a big dive by Aaron. Don't know if you noticed. Almost went into the inside. Well, not inside, but into the back of the car ahead of him. Benjamin, for that matter. Aaron is breaking up really late, if you notice.
And he's not locking up.
That is the one good thing. Maybe he has on the ABS.
Ooh. That is Benjamin locking up. So probably Aaron won't be enjoying the latest F1 update because I think they nerfed the Ferrari. And
Breaking news, FIA nerfs the racing points after Perez leaves.
the FIA what?
FIA nerfs the racing point in real life.
So Brady Pollock went to the pits. Like, didn't change any tires. Why? Why is that so?
Probably drive through.
Oh, that is gonna hurt. That is gonna leave a mark. And now I'm back on
Very
board
big one.
with Aaron McFall. As I can see, a four-way battle for the first place. It's a foursome, if I can call it like that.
Whoa.
With minors.
Whoa. That's a lot of damage.
Is Salim's career over?
Who is?
And Power Ranger Azul just stole a position from Aaron McFall. He went from the inside. So why is that happening? Is it because of the Ferrari?
Right, who was the imposter amongst this lot? There are two imposters among this group of drivers. Who are they?
Well, Aaron McFall suspect. Oh, huge lockup from Benjamin. I'd like to ask you, why do you think is Aaron McFall losing a lot of time?
I've got no clue, you know what? I think it's his tyres at this point. He realised that if he wants any points in this race, he has to conserve the tyres at least a little bit. Because this is not nice. He should have.
Whoa. That wasn't really that clean from Benjamin.
Wow, but what a move from Azul though.
Azul. So Evan has been losing one place after the other. After pulling 10 laps on the medium compound.
And now watch Aaron. Watch Aaron. Up the inside. That's his move back. He needs to find his stride. If he does so, that's a win.
Well, usually commentators should not be biased. I
mean, we've
like
seen what happens if we bias, we get the commentators curse.
Well, let's be honest, Crofty is very biased. If you watch Sky Sports F1. Well,
Nah, wait, I watch on Polish TV.
Do you watch it?
On Polish TV.
Polish TV?
But yeah, that's why I watch Formula 1.
11 Sport, right?
Yeah.
I watch that channel as well.
Very nice.
Yeah, on Sky Sport F1, sometimes, I feel like Crofty, sorry if I have to say this, Crofty wants to suck Lulu's dick. Like, that much. That much biased he is.
Maybe not that much. But maybe at some points it does seem kind of biased. But no. We've seen the aggression in Azul, the move he pulled off on the racing point. Now there's Aaron. Either the Ferrari team has screwed another strategy over, or this man is about to... You know what, I think the Ferrari screwed over the car. Did you notice how much time he lost on that one straight?
Did I know what? Did you raise
Did you
your
notice
voice?
how much... Did you notice how much time Aaron lost on that one straight?
Yeah, I was telling you, it's probably because of Ferrari. Because of that red tractor.
Wow, watch this long straight. The slipstream does nothing. And he's got DRS.
As I was telling you, I don't like to be biased, but I simply would like to wish Aaron good luck for this race.
Yeah, with 6 laps to go, this is a sprint till the end now. And if you look back, there's the other Ferrari pouncing on the racing point. If you look back a little bit.
And he overtook him from the outside, from the inside, sorry.
And that is 2 Ferraris next to each other now. Separated by 3 seconds.
It's because Evan is struggling from his 12-year-old medium tires, but Marcus is doing the same. 13 laps old. Very weird. And Benjamin has stolen the first place from Thomas. Very nice stuff from Benjamin. I personally know Benjamin. He's a very friendly guy. Jumps from the Netherlands. Peter Pan's Netherlands. But now, Oliver, I think these positions might not be final because a lot of drivers are receiving the penalties. Don't you agree?
Yeah, they are. 5-second penalties all around. They add up after a while, don't they?
Well, right before this race, I was practicing with Brady Pollock, and I was receiving tons of warnings that my lap has been ignored because I crossed the.
Was that in time trial?
Yeah, on Montreal.
Yeah, time trial is.
Time trial. Yeah, because I crossed the.
Oh yeah, but what session was it? Was it time trial?
No.
Or was it a race?
Regular practice session.
Oh. Yeah, in that case, that just goes to show that the game really won't let you do much on one of these tracks.
Laps to go. Benjamin is leading the pack, followed by Thomas with 0 points.
We said that this is a fight between all drivers, but look at Aaron. He was losing so much. He's in a Ferrari, just getting back and set off a second in like one corner. Could he be back? His tires are clearly losing grip.
That's a bit of an oversteer.
A big oversteer indeed. Well, that's Darth FIFA overtaking what I was all trying to overtake Darth FIFA but fail. Now just look at that because the Renault is about to pounce on the AlphaTauri.
The AlphaTauri is defending.
You know what?
And is that clean?
Stewards, if you're watching this, needs to be reported because the AlphaTauri switched sides twice. That is legal.
Well, I don't want to ruin Thomas' birthday cake. Championship celebration cake, but that was.
Wait, Darth FIFA is Thomas?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's what I know. And Darren McFall is right behind Power Ranger's ass. Was he stuck on the 7th gear, or is that a bug?
Was he what?
For me, it shows that he was stuck on a specific gear. He was stuck on 6th gear. Then
Oh no, that's a glitch that somehow happens to some people, or commentators or spectators. So just don't worry about that. The game just bullies commentators.
Aaron is losing a lot of time on the straights. And that's Thomas. He is gaining a lot of time on Benjamin. Well, you gotta give credit to Benjamin and Thomas for driving well in AlphaTauri's.
I mean, that is a car that might not be the strongest overall, but it is a very consistent car. Look, we've seen AlphaTauri's on the podium all season long. I mean, all season long. Every race, these guys are either competing for wins or the podium, and if not, either of the two, they're in a high pointed position. Now, there's 2 laps left of the race. Aaron seems to be out of the greater picture, although I'll take a look to see penalties.
Yeah, so Aaron's...
So you keep watching, I'll check the penalties.
Yeah. Aaron's best bet is penalties for Benjamin, for Thomas, and for Power Ranger Azul. And Power Ranger Azul receiving another 3-second time penalty as we are speaking right now.
Right, so FIFA, 5-second penalty. Who else is there? From the top runners, seems like everyone is clear. You know what, this is good news for Aaron. Azul has several 5-second time penalties, and FIFA has 1. If he can keep within the distance that he is at right now, he could be potentially seizing a good position. P2 even potentially.
And as we speak, Manel Antunes is getting a 3-second time penalty. Manel, why did you get this penalty, man? We are not promoting penalties. So last corner of the race. The race is about to end. And I think it's going to be Benjamin crossing the finish line first. But is he going to win the race actually? Ooh,
that was the closest finish we've seen in this league.
What a close finish. And Aaron McFall actually getting a podium, 3rd. Because of penalties.
I was honestly expecting him to get 2nd, but it is what it is. He's got the podium and he should be definitely proud of that.
Well, you should study more for your math exam.
Oh, I don't have my maths exam. There is no math exam.
It's a joke. It's a yoke.
My fish. That's what you mean. Fish.
No. It's because you calculated the penalties and you expected Aaron to finish 2nd, but he finished 3rd.
Oh,
so
that's what you mean. Yeah, then yeah, I should probably go back and study.
So very, very classy drive from Benjamin today, as he won the race, followed by Thomas. On 3rd place, we have Aaron McFall with the red tractor. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff from Aaron. We're talking about the driving ability and the mental ability, as like the strategies and the pit stops.
You know what? There's something I wanted to say for a very long time. I've been able to say it last year because, well, maybe I get started of the day. But that's not what I was going to say.
What is it?
I've been able to say this last year because I wasn't commentating in the last race. I was gonna let you do this since you're the streamer today, but since you didn't say this, I'll say it. Thomas is the WRS World Champion of Season 2, setting him greatly up into the new league of the Mixed Realistic Series. But most importantly, he has won the whole championship, the whole thing, over the course of the season. This is a driver which has been extremely consistent. Maybe up several points, coming close into contact with Aaron for the fight. But who's the biggest contestant? Thomas. He is the one that has won today's championship, the championship of this entire season, and that is something he should definitely be proud of. The champagne he's holding in his hand should definitely be replicated in his own home. People were definitely expecting that to be more of a shouting speech, right? But, well, it wasn't, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to disappoint.
Yeah, why didn't you shout?
Why didn't you shout?
Hello?
I said, why
Didn't you shout?
Well, considering the fact that our other commentator, Salim, has decided to run away.
I'm still there. I'm still here.
Oh, you are still here?
Yeah,
Okay.
I said, why didn't you shout? Like, tell us,
Oh, I didn't hear you.
the current world champion!
I would, but chances are my neighbours would probably start getting really mad. I'll let you shout it though. If you want to shout, go ahead.
Sure. This, if this is not gonna give me any trouble with my parents. Well, and ladies and gents, and Thomas Main is the WRS, the final WRS world champion. The celebration with the champagne begins. Champagne and chocolate and biscuits and everything that you should be eating while not on a food diet.
Watch how he goes back to his parents like, oh yeah, I won the season. And they're like, oh nice.
Oh nice, fuck off. keep on studying. Finish your homework.
Nah, but the driver really deserves this.
Can we interview the race winner?
Go ahead.
Do you have him, Benjamin? Let me search if I have. Okay. MRS? Well, but. Oh, shit. Yeah, it has been a pleasure. Thank you for giving me the ability to feed my kids. My 10 kids and my bitch of a wife.
To do on the channel here today, but it is what it is. That's the end of the WRS season. You can interview the race leaders and I'll be off now. So once again, thank you.
Before you leave, I would like to say something. Guys, viewers, everyone, if you enjoyed our race and if you enjoy our commentating, please vote for us and please ask the the race admins.
Vote for us and driver of the day.
No. I wanted to say that if you really enjoyed our commentating, just tell the admins of MRS that you prefer us over the two other guys as well. I'm not trying to start any fight, I'm just saying that.
Yes, you are, Salim. And that is the right thing to do, because we are the only good commentators in the world of Formula 1. Go away, Crofty, go away, everyone. We are the only two good commentators. And we should be given a role in Liberty Media and represent the Formula 1 racing community.
And on this terrible occasion, I would like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe for a chance to win an Xbox 360, and hopefully we will see you on MRS. Goodbye.
Indeed. Good.